There's no business like show business. This is what Marshall is saying here, because we are performers here. Marshall, absolute honor, absolute privilege. He is one of my all-time favorite people. I've read all his books, and now this is a new one which I'm anxiously looking to read, and more importantly to understand.
Sure.
So one of the taglines here says a myth-busting book.
Yes.
What are the myths, Marshall?
Well, a myth is a book that takes a different view. Not a view that things are hopeless, a view that there are things that people can do. And that's what this book is about. The book is not about society, and we're not saying society issues aren't important, they are.
Right.
The book is not that every woman should want to be advanced in an organization. Sometimes they shouldn't or don't want to, that's fine too. This book is very specific. It's for women who do want to make a larger positive difference in the world, and have decided, yes, the world would be better off if they had a little bit more power, a little bit more of that influence, and then some things that women themselves can do to help get there.
Is this book addressing the future in terms of a new future, or is it future in terms of where we are present incrementally forward?
Well, I think it's both. I mean, let me give you an example. We've been asked to go to Saudi Arabia to talk about this.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's fresh.
That's very, very different, and
Yeah.
I don't think that would have happened in the past. So it's talking about, yeah, a future for a new Saudi Arabia, a future where women can achieve much higher levels of position, authority, power in life, and yeah, I think that's real different.
What would make you happy for people who have read this book, say we project ourselves 3 years forward, 5 years forward? What would make you happy?
Well, as I've grown older, to me, what makes me happy, what's meaningful for me, my level of aspiration has gone down and down and down, and my level of impact's gone up and up and up. And to me, the little things make me happy. I mean, today, one woman in this room came up to me and she said, you know, my life is better because of something you told me a few years ago.
Right.
That's good enough.
That's great.
So somebody writes me a note and says, you know, my life is better, I'm making a bigger difference because of what I learned. One person.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I don't have to change the entire society. If I can help just one person have a little bit better life, I'm not complaining about that.
So in terms of coaching, what are the kinds of things we need to be looking out for, both as women and also as men, to try and build this bridge and build this connection for all of us to succeed? For me, it's more about harmonization.
Well, you know, I think one thing I'm very proud of is my book Triggers. 27 major CEOs endorsed that book.
Yeah.
Now, why am I so proud?
Yeah.
30 years ago, no CEO would admit to having a coach.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be ashamed to have a coach, embarrassed. Well, today, these are real, you saw the list, these are very important people. You know, I'm the president of the World Bank, I need help.
Right.
I'm the CEO of the Year in the United States, I need help.
Yes.
I won the Presidential Medal of Freedom, I need help.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the CEO of Pfizer, I need help.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that because I think today, it's okay to recognize you need help. How many of the top 10 tennis players have a coach?
All of them.
Of course they do.
Absolutely.
That's why they're in the top 10 tennis players.
Indeed.
Yeah. And by the way, if you don't have a coach, what are your odds on being one of the top 10 tennis players? Probably zero.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a coach because they're losers. They have a coach because they're winners. So somebody asked me, why don't I write a book for men?
Yeah.
Or maybe Sally and I can write a book for men.
Yeah.
And a guy was talking to us and with his wife there, and of course he embarrassed his wife, and he said, well, when the guys are talking and some girl walks by, he said the word girl, which is not so good. His wife was really not, she gave him this look like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed, you're my husband. Anyway,
Yeah.
he did say it.
Yeah.
And then he said, we tend to just be quiet. Well, I thought about that. Why? Well, you could say he doesn't feel as comfortable or whatever. What was he talking about?
Yeah.
What was he talking about? Why does he have to be quiet? Well, if you're really just talking about business and how it can help the company, you don't care if some woman walks by.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what was he talking about? Well, you have to act differently because you're talking about something that doesn't have anything to do with business.
Yeah.
And if you just focus on the mission and what are you there for,
Yeah.
whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't make any difference. You're not going to be awkward or uncomfortable. You're not going to say anything offensive to women if you're just focused on doing your job. So I think that really getting people to focus on doing their job is going to go a long way for men. And you know, there was this thing in like the States. Okay, people used to make racist jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Don Rickles.
Yes. Professor Marshall Goldsmith, wonderful to talk to you. This book is not only for women, I think it's as much for men, and I'm extremely grateful and privileged. Thank you, sir.